Before I tell this story, I have to give a thank you to my friend who gave me half of this story. I made up the second half of it. It's called The Voicesnatcher. Once upon a time, a long time ago, there lived a little girl, and she lived with her mama. Her daddy had gone somewhere, and there she was with her mama. But I'll have to say something about this little girl. She wasn't very polite. She wasn't very kind. Well, she was a brat. And any time her mama said something and asked her to do something, she went like this. Can you do that? And then she went like this. And then she said, no. Just like that. Can you do that? No. Well, one day her mama said, will you wash the dishes? You know what she said? No. Then she said, will you sweep the floor? She said, no. And one day she was feeling so obstreperous. You know what that word means? Big word. She felt so obstreperous that she said no 3 times in a row. She said, no, no, no. And then her mother was so upset. She said, you know what? I was just reading in a book, and if you say no more than 13 times, the voice snatcher is going to come and take away your voice. You care about that? No. All right. One day she said no 14, 15, 16 times. And it was time for bed. She had to go up the flight of stairs, and just for practice, every step she took up, she went, no, 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 no. And her mama said, I warned you, you're going to be in trouble. Well, she went in, got in her bed, got in her night clothes, and she started to snore. And she snored with her mouth open, like that. Then just about midnight, creak, up came the window, and in came a long purple hand. The big hand went like this, went up the stairs like this, went under her door just like that, and went over to where she was, and then reached into her mouth and yanked out her voice, and turned around and went down, and down the stairs, across the floor, and out the window. He did it so stealthily that the little girl didn't know a thing had happened. But when she woke up in the morning, her mama said, come down for breakfast. She said, she went over to the door, down the stairs she went, talked to her mama, and her mama said, what? You lost your voice. I told you the voice snatcher took your voice. Now you're going to have to go get it back. You'll have to look down the road. She went out and she looked this way and that way. Which way should she go to find her voice? The voice snatcher. Finally she said, because she remembered this was by a great big creek, and there was a bridge that nobody ever crossed. Well, she got to the bridge, and she started across. When she got halfway across, everything turned purple. Everything. There was purple bridge, purple water, purple clouds, purple dirt, purple trees. And as she was walking down a purple path, she looked off to her side. out of the purple ground came a little tiny creature about this tall. Up came another one. Up came another one. Oh, pretty soon there was a whole bunch of little people, and they were all going like this, telling her which way to go. Well, she walked over, and there it was. She saw a sign. It said VOICE SNATCHER. It was the Voicesnatcher's cave. She knocked on the door politely. The door opened, and there, she didn't see anything except a whole great big wall of voices in little tiny jars. She looked at the ones way on the top, and they were dusty. She looked all the way down the bottom, and there were 3 of them. They looked like they brand new, just put there. Well, she decided she was going to take one of them. One was A, one was B, and one was C. Which one should she take? She took B. And then she took it, she went out the door, down the purple road, crossed the purple bridge, racing towards her home. She ran up the stairs. She says, "You found your voice? Good, good. Put it in." So she went like this. She undid the top. Her mama said, "Say something." She leaned forward. Then she said, "Moo." She found the wrong voice. Well, she went back. She got another one. This time she took C. She took it, put it in her pocket, and raced back home. And her mama said, "Well, put it in." She put it in. "Now say something, quick. I hope you got the right one this time." The wrong voice. There was only one left. She raced back across that bridge, down the purple path, to the land of purple people, and she found that sitting there was the right voice. So she took it back, went in to show her mama. "I hope it's the real one, but it should be." Well, her mama leaned forward, and you know what she said? She said, "No." And then she said, "Yes." That's the first time she said yes in years, and she has never said no since. And that is the end of the story. Thank you for listening so well.